Former President Trump returned to Michigan over the weekend. He rallied in support of Republican candidates like Tudor Dixon, who faces Gretchen Whitmer in the race for governor. He also once again repeated his false claim that the 2020 election was stolen. CBS News political director Finn Gomez joins us now to talk about this. So, Finn, how does the former president's false claims of election fraud land with Republicans in Michigan?
Hey, Vlad and Anne Marie. They land very well with the Republican base, but not so much with the rest of the state if you're looking at recent polls. Our own Aaron Navarro, who was there at the rally, and was reported that the reaction from the very Republican crowd was very strong to him and what he had to say on these issues, and his repeating these claims made without evidence that that the election was stolen in 2020. He said, quote, "Michigan Patriots have to shatter every record because they cheat like hell," these people said. Trump said about the Democrats, implying that the Republican voters have to run up the margins so Democrats, quote, "can't rig it" in Michigan. And just a reminder, Vlad, Michigan had an investigation led by a panel of state Republicans that found no evidence of widespread fraud in 2020.
So turning now to the balance of power in the Senate, Nevada and Georgia look to be crucial states as the Dems try to hold control of the chamber. Let's start with Georgia. What's the latest there?
Yeah, Anne Marie, the thing, obviously, there's about 4 or 5 states that are just really razor thin right now. We're 36 days out until the November 8th election, and 2 of those most important states are Nevada and Georgia. I spoke to Republican and Democratic operators over the weekend who told me that Georgia and Nevada will likely determine the outcome of the Senate. One Republican official who's involved in the campaign wing of the Republican Party said that their strategy to winning flatly is through these 2 states, and they are toss-ups, Anne-Marie. And it's, again, in Georgia, you have Raphael Warnock, the incumbent Democratic senator, who's running against Herschel Walker, his Republican challenger. It shows it's just a tight race. But since neither Walker and nor Warnock are hitting the threshold of 50% in the latest polls, this race could be decided in the December runoff, because if you remember, you have to hit 50% to win. So it could be almost a replay, if you will, of the 2020 Senate battles there as well. But it's a key race, and it has a lot of attention. There's a big debate coming up later this month, just like in about 10 or 12 days. But it's a very tight race. Most polls show that it is deadlock. It is the dead heat.
And let's talk about Nevada, Finney. How's that shaping up?
Yeah. Vlad, so, it's one of these things. I believe Nevada is like literally one of the top most important races that, and it's sort of underreported, but it's really recently been getting a lot of attention, because what you're seeing is the Republican that are in the race, Adam Laxalt, who has great name ID. His grandfather won in statewide politics there, and he's locked as also in this dead heat against the Democratic Nevada incumbent senator Catherine Cortez Masto. Now this is a race where there are some key issues like the economy, like inflation. Also, because it's a southwestern state, there's also immigration and also abortion. Have been all these issues that we've been talking about the whole year. I mean, it really is encapsulated in this battleground state of Nevada, and most polls show that it's again razor thin. There's not much difference between these two. And one other aspect of this, Vlad, is that both sides are really going after, really trying to appeal to the Latino vote. The population there is the Latino population there is pretty significant, about 20% or higher. But it's also one that has just a ton of money coming into this race. Cortez Masto just announced today a record $14 million that she had raised in the third quarter. But all eyes are on Nevada, and it's an important and crucial battleground state that could determine who controls the Senate come November.
All right, Finn Gomez, thank you very much.